Hey, so I didn't actually know what third video to make, and then it clicked to me because I did think of making one about traumas, but then I'm like, no, I'll do that for another time when I'm in the mood. And I actually thought of having a weed brownie before this just so it can add effect, but then I was like, nah, whatever. But and I got these socks on because they're from Ronald McDonald House, and I'm a joke and my life is a joke. So there we go. But anyway, I just sort of make a video where I just say everything I hate, which is so much. Like I don't know when to start. No, not my ears. Okay. I don't like my ears for one because I do. My ears are beautiful. I don't like people that bully. I don't understand, nor do I I know, I just don't like people that bully about shit that doesn't really impact their life. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Get a hobby or something. Oh, and before I actually continue, hold on. Give me just 2 seconds. Absolutely beautiful. See, now I can see. Oh, and I got those lights, so if I have an epileptic fit, then someone do something for me. I don't know, I don't know. Yeah, okay. So I just thought things that I don't like. It's probably gonna be a long list. It's gonna be like an hour long. I don't like the words panties or skort. I don't know why. It's just they're very ugly words. Who the hell do you think you are? You know what I mean, in the dictionary. Know your place and fuck off. What else don't I like? I don't know. I don't like guys that are and I've seen this. I don't like guys that are oh, now this is what I want in a girl, and then pretty much make them out as a Build-A-Bear, and I'm like, okay, I mean, whatever. But then when you say two qualities you want in a guy, they're just like, wow, you're so picky, and you're such a stuck-up bitch, and it's just I just want you to shower at least once a week and fucking brush your teeth at least once a month. Is that really so much to ask? I didn't really think so, but I mean, whatever, it is what it is with you. Bloody ads. Yeah, I don't like ads when they interrupt you when you try and do a video because you've got the attention of a goldfish. So there's that. What else don't I like? I don't like weak people. When I say weak people, I mean people that just completely combust when it comes to hearing the truth. Last night I was in an online argument when it came to weight issues, and it's just my point of view was more I'm not going to sugarcoat any way when it I'm not going to sugarcoat certain issues that need to be addressed, because if you're clearly not going to do anything, then I'm going to give you the tough love that you clearly need, and then if you want to continue on, then you're either going to starve yourself to death or encourage your own heart attack. So it is what it is. But people that are weak, just, I know they don't. I've noticed that everyone likes to, and I can't stand this because it's in a lot of Facebook groups, but how a lot of them have the same opinion, and the moment someone disagrees with majority opinion, then you're the equivalent of fucking Hitler or Jim Jones, and it's And I'm thinking, well, every single person online is like, everyone's got a right to an opinion unless it's against mine, because then you're, yeah. And I'm just thinking, well, that doesn't work how it is, but okay. And to be fair, like, no one really needs, like, I don't know, I find like 95% of what you post online pretty much an unneeded opinion, and I don't really think a lot of people give a fuck on what you do. Like, I think right now, I don't think a lot of people care what I'm saying. I mean, it's just how the world works, but anyway. I don't know, like, I know, I sort of got this opinion and I agreed off another, well, a better, not better, another YouTuber that is very controversial, so I'm not going to say who it is, but they said it's just about like girls and, you know, sluts and them having like their way and you know, sleeping with 1,000 guys. And I actually agreed with what this person said, because I said, well, you've got every right to, you know, sleep with 1,000,000,000 dudes or whatever, or women, like, but if you do that, why do you really care what anyone else says? It doesn't, like, you've got every right to do it. Don't, if you're going to be really offended by it, then, and make someone else's opinion really affect how you behave, then don't do it then, so you're not going to be impacted, you know, like. And, like, to be fair, if you're going to act like a little bit of a hoe or whatever, then people have just got the same rights to go around, you know, telling it how it is, which is shitty, but fuck 'em, who cares? Like, not literally, you get what I mean. But yeah, so I don't like that. I have a very strong dislike for people's reasons for things that are only like convenient for that time. Like, I've had a few people say, oh no, this is the reason why I did this, that and the other, and it's like, well, why are you using that now, but other times you aren't? Like, I just find that all very, you know, very self-convenient, which is very annoying. What else don't I like? I don't know, I think some of my things might contradict each other, but I don't care, because this is my life and my channel, so fuck off if you don't like it. I know, I don't like people that, especially in the gaming community, they're like, oh well, you know, PC's better, PlayStation's better, Xbox is better, this game's better than that one. Like, can we all just shut up? Like, if you like a console, then that's honestly great, but we don't need to continue going through our fucking lives doing the same debate that started years and years ago. Like, it's very mundane and it's just stupid. Like, I respect that PC and PlayStation has got stuff that Xbox doesn't, as well as their cons, and same with Xbox's pros and cons, like, you know, and same with the games. Like, I've had so many people go, wow, why would you play so much or spend so much money on The Sims? It's just like reenacting life and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know, isn't buying NBA 20, like, pretty much the exact same as NBA 19, or, you know, pretty much like Call of Duty in most FPS games are the same, well, a very similar foundation of a game. They've just got a few things that have been added or taken away, or, you know, the maps and the map sizes and the graphics. But really it's just, you know, two teams of however many that need to go and kill each other for the amount of whatever, and then you win and your prestige up like you would in the army or whatever. But, you know, you don't, but there's not an indefinite game and console that is really better than the others. Like, it's not really been proven. So I just think that whole argument is really fucking stupid. And to be honest, anytime someone's like, oh, what do you play on? And I'm like, Xbox. And it's not even the friendly, oh, like, you know, PlayStation's better or PC Master Race. It's like, Xbox is bad because of these reasons. And then they get very philosophical into it. And it's just like, dude, I don't care that much. Like, I'm not a Twitch streamer. So I only play, you know, well, one, because I like it, and two, you know, for other various reasons, but you know what I mean. I don't invest my life into it. I just do it because I like it. So I'm not going to get into a fucking in-depth conversation with you because I know that you're going to have your opinion and your opinion is not going to change, and I'm not going to, like, change my lifestyle to whatever you're playing and go, yep, that person's right, so my Xbox is sold and I'm going to buy it, whatever. I know, nothing I hate more though than when people like that fucking annoying and insecure that when you're like open and comfortable and content with expressing your childhood, and then people got to be like, wow, you're a loser. Like, the bear that my thumb is like pointing to, he's actually got like a really cool shirt. I'll show you. But yeah, like, I've had him since I was like a child, and was a joint present between my grandmother and my great grandmother, who passed away, like, I think about 10 years ago. My great grandmother, my grandmother's still alive, well, on my mum's side, and on my dad. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, so, you know, I've had him since childbirth, and his name is Henry because it's on the tag. So I didn't like name him, but yeah, look, legend, because he is. Although I remember when I was like trying to name him on the, like, when I was a kid, and I'm like trying to think of names, and I was like Herbert and this and that, and then I read the tag here, and it's like Maya Center, and it had Henry. Oh, that's pretty inappropriate to see his booty, but anyway. But yeah, like, I'm comfortable with, like, fuck, even if I ended up working on a cruise ship or in a business, I would legitimately take him everywhere with me, and I would not feel any shame, because he's like, he was there with me in the brain injury unit, the mental health unit, through all my traumas. And to be honest, like, I've never really grown up being popular or having many friends because people are assholes. So, you know, he's been like the inanimate everything, which was very nice. But when people are like, oh wow, you're such a loser, and it's just like, wow, I'm sorry that you're really insecure about your own childhood. You know, like, I wish you well, and I wish you could come to terms with it at some stage. What else don't I like? I don't like when people use, and I know this might piss a lot of people off, but if you're going to blow this out of proportion, then as far as I'm concerned, your opinion can really get shoved up your asshole, because if that's what you want to do with it, then that's on you, not me. But anyway, I can't stand when people know wrong from right, be complete assholes, treat people badly, and yet blame mental illness or deficiency or disability. And I've come in contact with that, and two people come to mind when I say that. I'm not going to say any names because I couldn't be bothered with the drama. But yeah, and that shit just gets on, that irks my buns, like pure, because I've now had a disability for 5 years, and I don't think unless you've actually got a disability, it's not something that you'd be able to like 100% understand. But the amount of times where I've had to not, where I've been scared to go, you know, this is my disability, and this is, you know, the cons to it, and this is, so if I say anything inappropriate or whatever, or if I stutter or etc., you know, I get scared because there's people out there that would literally you know, murder, rape, or do something and go, no, that's my disability that did that, it's not me. And I'm like, you're making it really difficult for the rest of us with disabilities, because especially when we're suffering and we're actually trying to, you know, do something with our lives and not be shitty people, and then go, yep, that was the disability, it wasn't me, even though I know right from wrong. Like, I don't know, I feel like if someone's ever displayed in their life that they know what's morally and ethically wrong and right, then you really need to be very super careful on giving them excuses, like, because giving people excuses like that, or like anything else, is incredibly detrimental to them. It doesn't really impact you or whatever, but it's very toxic for them. It's like they're not going to be able to take responsibility or mentally mature from the situation, so they can use it as like a future reference to look back on and not be an asshole. But they, like, there's one, I'm not going to say it because I know that there's going to be people jumping down my throat, but if they see it, they're going to know exactly who I'm talking about. But there's one person that is like consistently like, no, well, this person's like, and I just think, well, if you said to this person, you know, if you went out and killed someone, is there any good in that, or is there any bad in that, or like is that, like, what's your opinion on murder, or, you know, even being mentally abusive towards someone? But whatever. I don't know, I don't like people that talk shit behind people's backs. I'm not saying in high school or primary school, because, like, you know, you go through the puberty and shit, and, you know, you need to mature and learn, so that is whatever, that's another story. But I'm saying, like, if you're in your 20s and yet you still have, like, these issues with people that you could maturely like sit down, have a conversation, like have a solution and resolve it and move on like mature adults, but yet you choose to like slag someone off behind their back. I don't know, for me that just really pisses me off, because it's like, it's either not much of a problem or you're really bored and you don't have anything else to do, so you're making this issue or small issue into this fucking daily Who's What magazine type of deal in your life. I just, and I've called people out on that before and they don't like it, and it's just like, but do these people that what you just said are pissing you off, do they know it so they can stop it? They're like, no, I haven't spoken to them yet. And I'm like, well, how the fuck are they supposed to know? But what do I know? I've just got a disability and I'm stupid, and I've bleached my hair a few times, whatever. And well, I do have stuff that I do like, but I don't know, I probably might save that for another. Oh, I do like Henry. And my dog Assassin, she's a cutie. I love her. Like, she just warms my heart. No. Yeah, I'll do probably a like video in the future. What else don't I like? Fuck, there's a lot that I don't like. I am so petty. Oh well. Oh, I don't like, because the other day I went to go and get coffee, and because the restrictions and stuff, some coffee places now sell milk and all that. So then I got like one thing of milk one day, and then I went a few days later and got it, and then the fucking cheek on the dude was like, oh, I'm getting the milk again. And I'm like, what do you mean again? Like, is it a fucking crime to buy 2 litres, like 2 bottles of milk fucking a few days apart? Like, how often do you use your milk? Is it stay in your fridge for like a week, a month, a year? Like, give me the intel and tell me how you do it. Tell me how you're very self-sufficient. I mean, to be fair, like the night before I actually had the munchies, like really bad, so I ate a lot of cereal, a lot of Fruit Loops, because I like Fruit Loops. Well, I started eating them again now because they're delicious. Dead set. Yeah, so I don't like when people like get real cheeky with me like that. Yeah, no, I hate it. And then when I get real cheeky, because I don't have any filters, as we probably all know, but when I get cheeky back with them, then like, it's sort of an issue. And they're like, oh no, that's very rude. And it's just like, I don't understand. Like, don't start something that you can't afford then. Whatever. Alright, I don't like people that would use... I don't like when you open up to someone, like, deeply about, your past and your quote-unquote baggage, and then for them to use it against you in the future when you've pissed them off. Like, that shit is just such a low thing, and I've lost so many, like, levels of respect for people, and I've actually, like, cut a lot of friendships off because of that, because it's like if someone's presenting them in such a vulnerable state, why are you, seeing that as an opportunity to gain in an argument? What the fuck's wrong with you? And you're supposed to be a quote unquote good friend. You're not supposed to use something that hurt them against them, because that could just traumatize them times two. I mean, to be fair, it didn't traumatize me times two, because I'm like, I don't know, anytime something bad happens, I just accept it for what it is and move on, and I'm like, yeah, alright, what's next? What else don't I like? The one thing though that I can't fucking stand is when guys is when you're talking to a guy and it's going well and they do this whole role of Mr. Mysterious and shit, or Rey Mysterio, sorry, off of WWE, and it's like, that's all fun and dandy, but after 2 or 3 weeks, for me personally, I'm not speaking on everyone else's behalf, but for me personally, it's like, by the 3rd week, I just, if you're not going to send me clear signals, whatever issues happens beyond that, you really don't have anyone to blame but yourself, because, I can't exactly mind read or whatever. So, yeah. Because that's happened. And then, when I've done stuff that I didn't know that would have crossed a boundary that was never discussed, then it's that, I'm like, well, maybe being a man and not this fucking jigsaw of the relationship would be great. What else don't I like? Oh my god, no. I can't fucking stand when you're in the shower, you're having a good shower, you got your tunes going, you're dancing and you're not dancing, but you're off in your own world there. And then you're washing yourself with soap, and the soap slips out of your hand so many times, and it's just if you're not gonna stay there, then what's the use of you? Stay in my fucking hand and just wait until I'm finished before you go around dancing around the shower. You know what I mean? I just can't stand that. I don't know if this is an even thing to hate, but I hate it when you're walking down the street and you and the person across from you don't know if you're going to go left or they're going to go left. So you both sort of step at each other. And I'm just, if it gets to a point where we're looking like we're having a step up movie, competition, then, it's one of us needs to stop, the other one needs to go, and then the other one needs to keep walking so we can continue on our bloody day. What else don't I like? I know this isn't really against anyone, it's more against society, but I don't know why females add so much to their looks. Especially when it comes to makeup and hair extensions and colour and plastic surgery. I get that some people are the extreme and they're I'm the Dudley, and everyone else is the really fit looking Harry Potter, but I just don't get it. I think that really, well, one, you need to have, I think that if you are a good person and you follow having good morals and ethics and you always are willing to be there for others, then I think you're a beautiful human. But I mean, with all that aside, I think, like, I don't know, I think just everyone is beautiful really on the outside as well. I just don't think you should really go to the extent of changing yourself, because like you are who you are for a reason, I believe. And you know, like there are a few things I'm insecure about, but I wouldn't go and get under the knife, because then I wouldn't feel like me. I wouldn't feel like Jasmine. I'd need to have like a new identity, and I'd probably call it like Cinnamon or something. No, that's probably a good stripper's name, but no. What would be my bloody... Yeah, I don't know. I just wouldn't be like Jasmine if I had any sort of a change. The only thing I'd change is like my hair colour, and even then I'm just like, you know, it's got to be like somewhat organic looking, even though I got to get all this chopped off soon, but whatever. I think that's it. Oh, actually, I think the last thing on the tip of my tongue is like people that are like, oh, I don't like the pretty much slam what type of music and colour and all that you like because it's not theirs. And it's like, just because you don't like someone's taste in whatever doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. Like they could literally have the same argument against you, so could 7.5 billion other people, and there's like 7.5 plus billion people on this planet. Do you really think that there's going to be someone that's going to have the exact same interest as you and that likes everything? Because that's very unrealistic. So, you know, I think saying that someone, you know, liking Justin Bieber or, you know, even Rebecca Black, like, if you don't like it, that's fine. But if these other people like it and you let it consume your own life, then get a fucking job and shut up. Even though half what I've said about the don't likes, you know, you could probably give me that advice too, but whatever. Hold on, maybe fixing my boob. Yeah, I can't believe 33 minutes and he bitch. Oh wow, how embarrassing. Yeah. Although I got this like really cool Harry Potter doing a case. It should say Harry Potter somewhere. Where is it? It's not even clear. This is bullshit. Whatever. It says it there, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, and then it says Hogwarts here. Yeah, and I actually have like all of the DVD sets too. And I said this for ages, but Meerkat Manor one. I've gotten all of Laguna Beach, all of Awkward. Where's my phone? There's actually a full list of things that I have, because I like collecting DVDs. Ooh, why am I... Yeah, these are all the ones that I have. Parks and Rec, Harry Potter, The OC, Laguna Beach, Puberty Blues, Awkward, and what I need to finish is Meerkat Manor, and that's about it. Because I like collecting them. Yeah, it's a few things I don't like, as well as a few random things that I do. I'm probably gonna have to put in soon a video that I do so I don't look like such a pessimistic, cynical bitch. But that's just me and my life. It's funny though because I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, don't mind me. Yeah, I'm like wearing all white, and it's like, what day is it? It's Wednesday, and on Monday it was like Labor Day, and apparently you're not meant to wear white or all white after Labor Day, so I'm like being very cheeky right now. So sue me. Even though I forgot what movie that was on. It's on a movie out. It's like, you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day. I thought it was Harold and Kumar, but no, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Hold on. So I'll see you whenever I see yous. Should make this maybe a consistent thing, but who knows. Live long and prosper. Oh my god! They're so strong. Look at them. You got it. As I've said, the Vulcan pinch. Imagine that though. You just anyway. Yeah, stop fucking around. So live long and prosper. Moustache on it. Oh fuck! I messed it up. Oh, pardon me. Alright. Moustache a question another time.